Have you ever risen and pondered, why do my knees feel 2 decades older than the remainder of my body? You attempt to stand, yet your back remains bent, your shoulders ache, and even the act of brushing your hair feels burdensome. On certain mornings, your body resembles an antiquated hardwood floor, creaking and moaning. You may have observed several minor modifications. Bending down to retrieve an object has become challenging. Your arms tremble as you extend for a plate on the upper shelf. Alternatively, you may stumble slightly when standing too abruptly and contemplate, "I hope no one witnessed that." At approximately 60 years of age, even minor issues may exacerbate. Inactivity does not merely result in stiffness. It accelerates aging, diminishes muscle strength, increases fall risk, and lowers cerebral blood flow, potentially impairing cognition. Consider this: you may have witnessed a friend or family member who diminished in vitality and autonomy within merely a year or two. Ambulation was arduous, ascension of stairs was unfeasible, and existence was reduced to a chair and a television. That is a frightening image. However, there exists optimism. Across the globe, several elderly individuals not only age but also improve. Several exemplary instances originate from Japan, however. Individuals in their 80s or 90s frequently traverse to the market with alacrity, engage in prolonged gardening activities, or sit cross-legged on the floor and rise independently. Consider the remarkable prospect of achieving that at the age of 90. What is their concealed knowledge? It does not involve expensive vitamins, fitness centers, or strenuous workouts. It is far simpler and more potent. Japanese elders begin their mornings with a distinctive routine that comprises gentle, natural movements designed to maintain joint flexibility, enhance balance, and promote mental acuity. No equipment or trainer is necessary. These exercises may be performed in your living room while your tea kettle heats up. I will demonstrate these movements shortly. Some of these may astonish you, as they do not conform to our conventional notions of exercise. They are more straightforward, secure, and significantly more beneficial than most people perceive. Greetings. This channel is designed exclusively for seniors seeking to maintain health, activity, and independence beyond the age of 60. We disseminate uncomplicated home remedies, secure exercise regimens, and lifestyle recommendations weekly to assist you in safeguarding your cardiovascular health, fortifying your skeletal system, enhancing your cognitive function, and increasing your vitality. Click subscribe to join thousands of seniors opting for autonomy instead of decline. Remain with me for the next 20 minutes. They have the potential to alter your gait, influence your aging process, and affect your daily well-being. You are poised to discover the daily movement practices of Japanese elders, and upon doing so, your perception of morning exercise may be irrevocably altered. The key to longevity in Japan. You may be contemplating the rationale for Japan at this moment. What is the reason for our heightened focus on the elderly Japanese population? Japan possesses one of the highest populations of centenarians globally. Centenarians are individuals who reach the age of 100 or beyond. However, the significant revelation is that many of them remain independent. They are indifferent to preparing their own meals, tending to their gardens, purchasing from local markets, or ascending stairs. Consider the remarkable prospect of reaching 90 years of age while still possessing the ability to squat, harvest fresh vegetables, and return home with a smile. It is not merely an extension of lifespan. It is an enhancement of quality of life. Their cuisine, comprising fresh fish, rice, veggies, and green tea, is healthful. Nevertheless, it encompasses more than just these elements. Their mode of movement is a crucial aspect of their health. In the West, exercise is frequently associated with weights, treadmills, and fitness centers. For elderly Japanese individuals, the focus is not on gym attendance. Rather, it is on integrating movement into their daily routines. Uncomplicated, organic motions that do not resemble physical exertion. Movement no longer seems burdensome. It has become as instinctive as respiration. That is the true enchantment. The minor activities you do daily do not induce perspiration or exertion. They pertain to maintaining bodily openness, facilitating joint mobility, stimulating muscle activity, and ensuring balance and stability. This understated consistency functions as a silent armor over time, safeguarding their independence incrementally. If your muscles are robust and your joints remain flexible, you are significantly less prone to falling. You are less susceptible to developing stiffness that may progress to arthritic pain. Your heart remains robust as physical activity stimulates blood circulation. That appears to be something that warrants protection, does it not? This is where it becomes intimate. Have you ever experienced stiffness and heaviness after prolonged sitting, such as while watching television, reading, or dozing off in a chair? You finally rise, but your knees feel rigid, your back aches, and your initial steps are unsteady. The tightness signifies your body's request for movement. Now, envision performing that routine each morning to alleviate stiffness. Consider the invigorating sensation of commencing the day with a series of simple movements that enhance your bodily flexibility, lighten your steps, and restore your vitality. That is the behavior exhibited by the elderly in Japan. They not only augment their physiques, they also extend their lifespans. One of my preferred aspects of the culture is as follows. In parks or community centers across Japan, one can witness elderly individuals engaging in radio tails exercises that have been practiced for nearly a century. A calming radio voice directs the soft music emanating from the speakers. Envision octogenarians and nonagenarians cueing, progressing gradually to the music, elevating their arms, contorting their bodies, and exchanging smiles. When they falter, they occasionally emit a gentle laugh. It is not about achieving perfection. It is about fostering connections. It is not merely about exercising. It is about enjoying oneself. While you may lack a park adjacent to your residence in Japan, the positive aspect is that you can replicate such an ambiance within your own home. You may play gentle music, perform a brief routine, or invite a friend or family member to accompany you. The essential factors are not merely the movements, but rather the consistency and the relationship. Consequently, elderly Japanese individuals do not perceive mobility as a burden. They perceive it as a boon, a daily practice that maintains their physical flexibility, ensures stable balance, fosters emotional openness, and invigorates their spirits. Movement 1. Gently elongating the spine. Commence with the initial exercise, characterized by a mild spinal stretch. In Japan, many elderly individuals commence their day by standing upright, delicately raising their arms overhead, then bending laterally, reminiscent of bamboo swaying in the breeze. What is the significance of this? Your spine serves as your foundation. Spinal flexibility diminishes at the age of 60. Consequently, many elderly individuals have a stooped posture, experience difficulty in maintaining a forward gaze, or report back pain. This activity preserves spinal youthfulness. It expands the chest, facilitates respiration, and alleviates rigidity that may result in arthritis. A 95-year-old Japanese woman stated that her secret to maintaining her stature was moving like the bamboo every morning. Reflect on your own experience. When was the most recent occasion you contorted your spine in that manner? Do you experience difficulty bending to tie your shoes or reaching items on the top shelf? This movement has the potential to alter that. Remain with me, since the subsequent action may astonish you. It safeguards both your cranium and your lower extremities. Movement 2. Gradual squats or rising from a seated position. The second movement involves slow squats or chair stands for individuals requiring assistance. Many elderly individuals in Japan continue to sit on tatami mats or low sofas. This indicates that people instinctively perform squats and rise multiple times daily. This singular practice enhances the strength of the core, hips, and thighs. What is the significance of that? Weakness in the legs is the primary factor contributing to the loss of independence among the elderly. If your thighs lack the strength to support you, basic tasks such as rising from the toilet or ascending stairs may pose significant risks. I understand your concerns. My knees are painful. Squats are challenging. This is why chair stands are beneficial. Cross your arms over your chest and gradually take a seat. Subsequently, rise gradually. Performing this activity 5 times daily helps enhance the strength of your legs. A study in Tokyo saw elderly individuals performing 10 chair stands daily. After 3 months, they exhibited increased strength, improved balance scores, and reported a reduction in the frequency of falls. Is that not commendable? Are you confident in your ability to rise from a chair without using your hands? Failure to do so may significantly impact your circumstances. Third movement, subtle twists of the torso. The third movement involves torso twisting, a prevalent component of Japanese morning exercise groups known as radio tails. Third movement, subtle twists of the torso. The third movement involves torso twisting, a prevalent component of Japanese morning exercise groups known as radio tails. Individuals of advanced age position themselves with their feet separated and arms extended laterally. They subsequently spin their upper bodies gently to the left and right. It is uncomplicated, yet it stimulates the digestive system, invigorates the internal organs, and enhances spinal flexibility. Many individuals are unaware that modest twisting increases cerebral blood circulation. Indeed, engaging your core enhances memory retention. Japanese elders believe that this movement awakens the body from within. Have you ever experienced satiety following a substantial meal? A moderate twist may facilitate digestion and alleviate discomfort. Consequently, many elderly Japanese individuals engage in this practice prior to breakfast. Remain with me, as the subsequent maneuver is one you are already familiar with. However, you may not have realized it could assist in maintaining your equilibrium. Step 4. Elevate your heels to maintain equilibrium. Daily, you should perform heel lifts as the fourth activity. Elders maintain an upright posture, grasp a chair or wall for stability, and gradually elevate their heels off the ground, balancing on their toes before lowering themselves back down. The significance of this issue lies in the deterioration of our balance and ankle strength with advancing age. Post-60, falls represent a significant risk. Fracturing a hip can profoundly alter your life. However, possessing robust ankles significantly reduces that danger. A Japanese physician allegedly stated, "Robust ankles signify a robust intellect." Why is this the case? Balance exercises activate the brain's coordination centers. This suggests a reduction in the frequency of falls and an enhancement in reflexes. Consider the advantages of traversing uneven terrain, ascending stairs, or engaging in play with your grandchildren without the apprehension of falling. Wouldn't that be liberating? However, the significant revelation is that the subsequent workout engages not only your physique, it silences your thinking. Exercise 5. Deep breathing with arm. Movements: Japanese elderly engage in deep breathing while oscillating their arms. They inhale deeply, extend their arms outward, and subsequently lower them while exhaling. Some individuals oscillate their arms akin to pendulums. This uncomplicated action enhances lung capacity, increases blood oxygen levels, and alleviates tension. A multitude of individuals experience shallow breathing post-60, resulting in exhaustion and anxiety. This breathing practice inherently enhances your energy levels. This phenomenon is partly attributable to cultural factors. Monks in Zen monasteries engage in breathing exercises akin to this to tranquilize their minds. The elders engaged in this not for spiritual purposes, but to enhance their well-being and vitality. Do you ever get breathlessness after walking a brief distance? Engaging in deep breathing exercises each morning may assist in restoring the energy you require. Let us now discuss the sixth movement, which assists Japanese individuals in maintaining their height even at the age of 100. Movement 6. Ambulate or march in situ at a leisurely pace. Ambulating or marching in situ constitutes the final movement of the day. In parks, one can frequently observe groups of elderly Japanese individuals walking at a leisurely pace, gesticulating, and occasionally marching to music. What is the reason? Walking is beneficial for your health. It fortifies bones, reduces blood glucose levels, alleviates stress, and promotes cardiovascular health. Japanese elders do not merely walk. They do so with intention. They inhale deeply, observe the natural surroundings, and synchronize their movements with the rhythm. If outside activity is not feasible, marching in place at home while viewing television is also beneficial. The objective is to maintain blood circulation. Older individuals who engage in daily walking exhibit a reduction of up to 40% in the likelihood of developing dementia compared to those who do not walk regularly. Merely adjusting your legs may enhance your memory retention. Is that not worthwhile? Integrating all components. You may be questioning, is it necessary to perform all 6 movements daily? Would 1 or 2 suffice? Indeed, all 6 are significant. Nevertheless, the most advantageous aspect is that they require about 10 to 15 minutes to complete. This duration is shorter than reading the morning newspaper, boiling an egg, or browsing through your phone. Moreover, there is favorable news. You need not acquire all skills simultaneously. Commence with minor exercises. You may start with the spine stretch and deep breathing tomorrow, incorporating heel raises the following week. Gradually, these will integrate into your morning routine, akin to brushing your teeth or making your bed. By cultivating habits incrementally, they need not feel burdensome. Instead, they can appear light and nearly effortless. Allow me to present a photograph. Envision this. The sun begins to filter through your curtains. You rise, elongating your spine akin to a bamboo swaying in the wind. You sense your back opening, your chest expanding, and your lungs filling with invigorating air. Subsequently, you meticulously sit down and rise from a chair, fortifying your legs and enhancing your thigh strength. Then, you gradually rotate your torso to the left and right, stimulating your abdomen and invigorating your digestion. You balance on your heels, thereby strengthening your ankles and improving your equilibrium, enabling you to walk with assurance. You take several deep breaths and move your arms, experiencing a sense of tranquility permeate your body. Ultimately, you march in place, allowing your heart to pump, your blood to circulate, and your mind to sharpen. This may be accomplished in just a few minutes prior to breakfast. It safeguards your cardiovascular health, fortifies your skeletal structure, enhances digestion, improves cognitive function, and increases your energy for the day. It resembles providing your body with daily moderate maintenance. Consider how the majority of individuals rise in the morning, rigid, fatigued, and often heading directly for coffee while their bodies remain in a state of partial slumber. However, you will distinguish yourself. You will awaken each day with vitality, vigor, and mobility. Does this not seem like a superior way to commence the day? It is essential to remember that consistency outweighs perfection. Some mornings you may accomplish all 6 tasks, while on others you may only manage 3 or 4. This is acceptable. What is significant is your continued engagement, presence, and affirmation of your body's vitality and capability. Over time, the cumulative effects manifest as reduced stiffness, improved balance, and enhanced confidence in each step. Would you concur that engaging in these actions for merely 10 to 15 minutes is beneficial for enhancing cardiovascular health, cognitive acuity, and fostering independence? Is it not an excellent method to commence your day? Let us review the topics we have discussed. Japanese seniors advocate for these 6 daily activities. Gently stretching your spine preserves its youthfulness. Slow squats or chair stands enhance leg strength and increase mobility. Twisting your torso enhances memory and digestion. Heel lifts safeguard your cognitive function and balance. 5. Engaging in deep breathing while extending your arms might enhance your sense of vitality and tranquility. 6. Walking or marching at a leisurely pace maintains cardiovascular health and enhances cognitive clarity. These 6 behaviors may appear simple. However, collectively, they safeguard against significant issues associated with aging: falls, rigidity, compromised lung function, poor digestion, and cognitive decline. If you appreciated this video, kindly like, share, and subscribe. By signing up, you will receive weekly health suggestions tailored for seniors. These insights will assist you in maintaining health, happiness, and independence after the age of 60. Which of these 6 exercises would you attempt first? Kindly leave a comment with your response below. Your answer may inspire another senior to engage in physical activity today. Prioritize your physical well-being, respect your age, and recognize that it is never too late to emulate the movement of Japanese seniors for enhanced longevity and vitality.